Good morning, guys, and welcome to our math lesson for Thursday. Glad you guys could tune in. Just a friendly reminder that our Mariner Bucks start today. So you are going to be earning those for every Zoom meeting that you go to, every YouTube video you watch, every Seesaw assignment you do, all of the iReady minutes that you do, and every Facebook challenge that you participate in. So just remember those start today. You can cash them in for rewards starting tomorrow. And I'm excited to get that rolling and see you guys rewarded for all the hard work you're putting in. So today for math, we're going to be continuing with coins and dollars. Yesterday we introduced dollar bills and the amounts of them and how they're equal to coins. We're going to continue comparing the coin version and the dollar bill version of the same amount today. And we're going to be doing a little bit of practice. So before we begin, you are going to need a whiteboard and a marker, or you can get a piece of paper and a pencil, but I'll need for you to pause this video, go grab those materials, and then come back whenever you're ready and press play. Okay, now that you have your materials, we're gonna get started with our warm-up. So I'm gonna share my screen with you. You are going to do your warm-up on the paper that you have in front of you or the board that you have in front of you. And when you're done, we will go over it. All right, if you need more time, you can pause the video and give yourself plenty of time. If not, we're gonna go ahead and go over the answer. So I'm gonna use my whiteboard here, and I notice that in front of me, I have a $10 bill first, plus a $5 bill, plus a $1 bill. So I can do this in my head because I'm pretty good at counting. So I'm gonna start with my 10, and then I'm just gonna add 5 to that. 10 plus 5, I know off the top of my head, is 15. And then we add our one more, and that gives us $16. So I know we start with our dollars. We're gonna put my dollar sign, and we start with $16, and then I put my decimal point because that separates my dollar amount from my coin amount. So now we're gonna count our coins. Looking at our coins, I notice that I have 3 dimes to start with. So that's 30 cents. And then I have a nickel, 5 cents. And then I have 3 pennies, which is equal to 3 cents. I can also add this up in my head just by counting. So starting with 30, we add 5 to it. 30 plus 5 equals 35. And then we add 3 more, 36, 37, 38. So my total amount of money is $16.38. Notice that my decimal is separating the dollar amount and the coin amount. So today, we're gonna be practicing reading dollar amounts, and then we're gonna be comparing the dollar amounts to the coin amounts. So let's get started. To begin, I'm going to be writing, let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen. To begin, I'm going to be writing some amounts on my board, and I want you to read those amounts out loud, however you would say them. Okay, go ahead and read this out loud. This is $13.40. Notice we have 13 with the dollar sign, our decimal point, and then the cents come after the decimal point. So we read this as $13.40. I'll give you guys a little tip. Whenever you see the decimal point, you say the word and. The decimal point means and in math. So $13.40. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, go ahead and read this one out loud. This one is $5.32. So $5.32. Remember that and, remember the dollars come first and your cents come after. Okay, I think you're ready for a challenge. How about this one? How would you read this out loud? All right, so we have no dollars. So I wouldn't say no dollars. I just wouldn't even say it out loud. But we do have some cents. So if I were to read this value out loud, it would just be 45 cents. Okay, 45 cents. Another way that we could write this is 45 cents. Okay, if you don't have a dollar amount, you don't need to say no dollars and 45 cents. You just skip it and just say the 45 cents. Make it easier on yourself. Okay, let's try another one like that. How would you read this amount? So this amount, we have no dollars, so we wouldn't say no dollars, we just skip that part and we just say the cents. And so I notice that I have 12 cents here, 12 cents. Okay, I have one even more challenging for you. How about this? How would you read this one out loud? So this is a little bit trickier. We don't have any dollars, so we just skip that part. But looking at our cents, I see a 0 and a 5. So I know that this is going to be equal to 5 cents. This is equal to a nickel, okay? We have a 0 in the tens place when we look at our cents because, well, we don't have any tens in our cents. We just have the ones, and it's 5 ones or 5 pennies. Okay, so just like using our tens in our ones place, it's just behind the decimal and looking at our cents. Okay, great job. I have one more for you, and then we will move on to our next activity. How about this one? All right, so we start with our dollars, $14 and 2 cents. Okay, this is not 20 cents. It's 0 tens and 2 ones, so 2 cents. $14.02 will be your answer. Okay, so now we're gonna play a little game. You are gonna need your whiteboard or your piece of paper for this. I'm going to write on my whiteboard an amount, okay? This amount is going to be in dollars. You are going to write the amount in cents. So to practice, I'll show you. At the top, this is my board. And at the bottom will be what you would write. So at the top is what I would write, the bottom is what you would write. Okay, so this is just a practice to show you how we're doing this game. So on my board, I might write $5.33. On your board, you would write 533 cents. Okay, so I'm giving the dollar amount, you're giving just the cents amount. I'm giving the dollars and the cents, you're giving just the cents. So what is the value of this number in only cents? Okay, all right, here we go. Go ahead and erase what I've got. So the first amount that I have, you are going to go ahead and write the cents on your board. Okay, so the answer is going to be 312 cents. This should be written on your board. So $3.12 is equal to 312 cents. Look at the similarities between these two. We looked at this yesterday a bit, but notice that the numbers are exactly the same and they're in the exact same places. The only difference is when we have dollars and cents, we separate it with our decimal. When we have just cents, we don't include that decimal point. Okay, let's try another one. Please go ahead and write this amount in cents. Okay, our answer should be, this is a big number, 1,582 cents. Okay, same numbers, same position, we're just not including that decimal point anymore. Here's a challenge. Go ahead and write this amount in just cents. Okay, your answer should be 302 cents. Okay, we keep the numbers in the exact same place. We're just taking away that decimal point. So 302 cents. All right, seems like you guys are getting it. You're doing a really nice job. The reason I wanted to practice this is because it's very important to be able to read money, but also to understand the value of money so that when you start transferring between cents and dollars and counting back change and doing things like that, you're going to have a better understanding of what you're doing if you know how to read that money and you know what to compare it to when we're comparing the value of dollars and cents to just cents. So you did a nice job with that today. I want to share my screen and show you our activity on Seesaw today. So your activity for math, it's right here. It says math 423 dollars and cents match up. Now, I want to caution you. Listen up, ears on. There are 2 pages to this assignment, okay? So 2 pages. Please make sure to do the first page and the second page, okay? Both of them are important. What we're doing on these pages is exactly what I just did with you as the game, but you're also going to be flipping it, so you're going to be writing the dollar amount from the cent amount. So on the first page, you're going to be taking the dollar amount and turning it into cents, just like we did in our game, and I have an example there. On the second page, you're going to be taking the cents and turning it into dollars and cents, just like I have in the example here. If you need more instructions, you can click play on both of those pages, and both of those pages have their own instructions to help you understand them. Once you're done, click the green check, and I hope this is a really good practice for you to help you once again practice converting money from just cents to dollars and cents and then back the other way. You guys did a great job today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will be keeping track of your Mariner bucks, so please comment on this video if you watched it so that I know who to give Mariner bucks to. Hope you guys have a great afternoon. See ya.